What's up, ninjas? Diligent here, and welcome back to Content Warning. So as promised, a couple of you reached out about a larva video for Content Warning. So here we are. We're doing a video on the larva. So, one thing about the larva is, on some of the other maps, you know, entities will sort of spawn in specific generalized areas. But the larva isn't one of those cases, because the larva spawns pretty much anywhere and everywhere. It's actually a really common entity. Pretty close to about as common as the snail dude is. So just keep that in mind, so you don't have to work too hard to find a larva. With regards to the larva, his biggest strength is the fact that he is really fast. And then once he zooms in on you, he'll grab a hold of you and he'll go ahead and chunk you across the room. And you'll get that whole ragdoll effect that happens. And then you'll be stunned for a little bit, which is just long enough for the larva to come charging after you again and hit you with a grapple throw one more time. And that'll usually take you out. So, that's the main thing to keep in mind with the larva. He's really easy to tell when he's around because you hear that loud thunk 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 noise that he's making. He's the only entity that's that loud with it, so it makes it easier for him to, you know he's coming. The best way to deal with him, of course, is to hit him with the shocks, because the shock stick is going to stun him, and then he'll drop you almost all the time, and then you'll be able to escape and whatnot. Another thing to keep in mind when you're dealing with the larva is he'll often be around other entities too, which makes it even more dangerous, because if he chunks you across the place, you get that whole ragdoll effect, and then that makes you vulnerable to another entity to follow up and mess you up. Your best bet, like I said, dealing with him is just hitting him with the shock stick. When he picks you up, that'll instantly stun him and make him drop you and go away. Typically, the larva is going to pick you up twice, so you escape. You'll have to use 2 shock stick charges on him to get him to go away. So you shock him once, and then he'll spaz out all crazy like you saw in the beginning, and he'll often end up getting stuck in like walls and stuff because of that, which is another way to deal with him. You can also do like what we did here, get it on ledges and stuff, so you can just zap him once and then he'll wig out and fall off the edge and whatnot, and then you don't have to worry about him for a while. He does tend to have the biggest reaction to getting hit with the shock stick, so just keep that in mind when you're dealing with him. Anyways, I hope you found that video helpful. Let me know what you think, what you want to see next. Quick update about the stream. It's probably going to be a little bit later, towards the middle of September, the whole Make-A-Wish Foundation stream. So I hope to see some of you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.